Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a question I got from one of my female Instagram followers. I've been getting a lot of questions from women lately. I like it. Y'all trust me, I like it. But today's question was, are modern men gold diggers? Interesting. I like it. To answer your question, are modern men gold diggers? I'm going to say yes, they are. Now, that doesn't mean the male population as a whole are gold diggers. I still think that's predominantly women, but I already explained why before. I'm saying women, of course, they care about money, but it's for different reasons. Some care about money because of the superficial shit, like the traveling and buying all the jewelry and all this expensive bullshit that don't mean nothing. And then you have the ones, they just want a guy to show them that they're able to provide financial security, which is perfectly fine. That's normal. Have nothing against that, right? Now, men, on the other hand, in this day and age, I'll say they're very comfortable. I'm saying you hear guys talk about it all the time. Like going 50-50, on bills, going Dutch on dates, even the first date. You got it. You big boss. Oh, you the one with the money. You big money. I'm saying you see dudes talk like that, run. I'm telling the women, run. But yeah, also things have changed. The roles have been reversed. Let alone you have more men acting like bitches, and you have women resting in their masculinity, if you will. There's definitely been a shift. And like I always bring up, the reason why women are making more money than men now is because they had a diligent hand. They were willing to put themselves in a position to do so. I'm the one that actually went to school or college or university right after high school or shortly after high school. I've been working since. I said working to pay my tuition, working to buy my books, working just to maintain my lifestyle. The bare minimum, at least. That's why I said women are more goal-oriented. They're more ambitious in this day and age compared to men, right? Men, on the other hand, which I've always referenced in some way, shape, or variation when it comes to modern men, have rolled over and played dead. We're comfortable being at the bottom. We're comfortable settling for the bare minimum. I'm saying and to be fair, this also, not to blame women, but it also does stem from single parent homes. I'm saying men are not taught to be men, and a lot of things that mothers do, since they have such a strong love for their sons, they baby them, they pamper them, they're infantilized. So men have grown up with women being the figure of authority. In the household, at school, most of your teachers were female. I bet. I know most of mine were. You know what I'm saying? So you already, socially engineered to accept women as the authority figure, as the leader. So men pretty much have become the follower, when it should be the other way around. So I'm saying, so there's a lot of contributing factors to why men are becoming gold diggers or hobosexuals. I'm saying, like, living off of a woman. I'm saying, borrowing her car, asking for money. I'm saying, like, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. I said, at one point in time, which you still can say, there definitely are women gold diggers. Even the ones that got money like that. They rather spend yours. Or like how the Jamaicans say, oh, she's a shine-eyed gal. Shine-eyed gal. So what? We got shine-eyed boy? which we call Bachi boy, shine eye boy. But yeah, I'm saying it's crazy now, man. Like, it, but I'm just trying to think, like, what else has contributed to this outcome? I'm saying I think that's mostly where it stems from. Like I said, men and women have been socially engineered to look at women as the authority figure, as the leader, as the breadwinner. I'm saying that too. Let's say there's a modern baby being raised in a modern household that consists of a house husband and a woman going to work, getting the bag. I'm saying like that kind of, structure, that's not going to have the best outcome for the child. I don't think it will. I could be wrong. I could be wrong because I don't live like that. I don't really know people that live like that. So, oh, actually, I'm kind of lying. There's an associate I know of that is a house husband, but that's not somebody I consider a friend or am around. I just know he's a house husband. He stays at home and is the wife of the relationship. And that's not the wave, man. That's really not. Even if it's more feasible for the woman to go out and get the bag and for the man to stay home. It's like, as a man, if you're going to stay home, at least work from home. So you can start a business online. If you sit down and game all fucking day, you can make a streaming channel. You could do something to get your own bag. I'm saying, like, a woman that's in that situation, even if they agreed upon it, over time, she's not going to have the same amount of respect or none whatsoever for that guy. And that's biological. I said, like, I get it. But it just makes me think, like, yeah, like, dudes are gold diggers nowadays. They are. I see it all the time. Like, oh, you better make that bitch break bread, or, we need to go half and half, or we can pay the bills equally. Some women are cool with it. I'll say most aren't. Like, basically, you got to come with the bag. You know what I mean? You got to come with the bag. But yeah, like, the way I'm looking at it now, though, both men and women are dating for help, not for love, which I made a video on that. That's why I said people are not trying to build genuine bonds. They're not trying to build genuine bonds. People barely tell each other they love you nowadays. I love you. I'm saying you don't hear that as often now. Yeah, I mean, I got love for my woman, or I got love for my man, but he take care of me, or she take care of me financially. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is out for self. And anybody that comes along or runs into their path, they just use them. That's it. Like, I'm just going to drain you out of whatever I can and on to the next. I'm saying men and women are moving like this. So you can't strictly call women I mean, even though I will say mostly when it comes to gold diggers, they are women. That's undeniable. But like I said, women care about money for different reasons. Now, a woman looking for financial security, I want to consider her a gold digger. It's a woman being a woman. That's what a woman expects from a man, right? The same way you expect her to be a caregiver and a nurturer, right? That's what I'm saying. It's a two-way street. It got to be a two-way street. But like I'm saying, but nowadays the gender roles are skewed. Everything is out of whack. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I really don't. Like I'm saying, like, me, that's why I don't date at all, really, nowadays. Like I said, like, not to say I won't. I definitely intend to, but I'm just not focused on it right now. It's not prioritized. I said at this point, it's like dead last. And I'm talking like even, frivolous things or relevant things come first. I mean, I'll put video games and weed above relationships. At least that's something that actually brings me constant happiness. You know what I mean? Now, some people, they're going to look at me with a side eye for that one. I don't give a shit. You know I'm right, though. I'm saying, like people, they play too many fucking games now. And I'm saying they're not playing games, they're trying to use you. Now, some people will say they don't mind being used, because if I'm being used, that means I'm useful. If you guys ever heard that saying before. Now, yeah, that holds some weight, but I'm saying, but how much can you take until you come to the actualization that that's all I'm good for to that person. It's just to be a walking fucking ATM or just something to drain. It doesn't even have to be money. It doesn't even have to be money. You're draining my time. You know what I mean? You're draining my kindness. You know what I mean? Like, you taking advantage of it. Like, fuck. Like I said, you really got me thinking with this one. I'm like I said, like what else really? Like, what else can it be that men are gold diggers now? I didn't really have too much time to like really sit down and think about it because I got caught up, putting those fucking wires together. But yeah, like that's the main things that came to mind is men and women or boy and girls upbringing. I'm saying with the past couple of generations, like I said, women actually being successful in life because they actually put in the time to be that. Whereas men is like, whatever. I work at fucking McDonald's. I can buy a bag of weed here and, play the game there, you know what I mean? And that's it. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with paying bills and dying. A lot of women, they're not. A lot of women, they're not. They want much better for themselves. And it's like you see some dudes, it's like they like lurking in the fucking grass. Like they lurking in the grass, like waiting to pounce on the next gazelle. You know what I mean? Like gazelle, you could say equals woman with the bag. You know what I mean? They really be out here like that. There are bum ass dudes out here. A whole bunch of them. If I have to say a percentage, I would say in this day and age, just millennials, zennials, I'll say the percentage of men that are gold diggers, shine eye boy. Look at that. That's coin. Shine eye boy. I'm gonna say at least 30%, but it could be more than that. It could be more. It could be more like 50-50. You have just as many guys who are perfectly fine getting their own bag and, maintaining the gender role of being a man. Or you got the dudes that's perfectly fine with a woman paying their way. Like just living off of her. You know what I mean? Like on some baby boy shit. I'll borrow her car. I'll spend her money. She buy me shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with a woman buying her man shit. As I'm saying, as long as it's reciprocated, it's a two-way street. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's perfectly fine. I'm saying if a woman wants to buy her man a gift here and there, if he's deserving of it, I'm saying if you're with a guy that pays all the bills, takes care of you, not only financially, but emotionally and mentally, then there's nothing wrong with showing him a token of appreciation. Like, you get him a nice hat or even a pair of sneakers or something. I'm saying just something nice. Or if he's into toys, get him a fucking Power Ranger. I'm saying, like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, but when a dude is using you for your pockets, your whole fucking bank account, run. Same thing for the guys. Same thing. But this is a message we already know. Even though men are perfectly fine, some men are perfectly fine with a woman running their fucking pockets. Me, I'm not. I don't mind spending money on my woman, but I don't want to feel like that's all I'm good for. The same way, like I said before, that women are perfectly fine busting them legs open or letting a man clap them cheeks, but they don't want to. They don't want to be only used for that. I want to know that you actually like me on top of that. We're the same way. We're the same way. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick. I'm out.